Welcome to Talk Your Game, episode 1. I'm so excited for this. I hope you guys are too. I got Jared Lawler to my left, and then my far left is Jaden Judetta. Shout out to the boys for being here. We're going to make history, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. So let's get started with the first topic here.
Let's do it.
We're gonna talk about March Madness first, because
Great subject to start off.
March is a great month of sports, especially with March Madness and then championship week as well. We had a lot of action this past weekend. So currently it is Tuesday, March 24th, I think. But 24th, yes, it's on my computer. I should be looking at that. Tuesday, March 24th. So we have Sweet 16 games in about 2 days. And this is where things get serious. But Jared, I'll start with you. What's your biggest surprise team so far, March Madness?
Surprise teams, I think it's like the no-brainers, right? Iowa beating Florida and Texas just make it to the Sweet 16. I didn't have them beating BYU because I was a big AJ fan, and I thought I was going to get them there.
Yep.
And Gonzaga, I thought could do something against Texas. That didn't happen. And they were in the first four. Texas was in the first four, so they had to win to get into March Madness. I'm just so surprised that they made it this far, and we'll see what happens. I forget who they're playing.
Yeah, I'm about to check that right now. Jaden, what do you think? Who's your surprise team of the tournament so far?
Honestly, I didn't expect Arkansas to be as good as they
Really?
were. Yeah,
Really?
I was a big
they got
Acuff
blown
fan.
out.
Acuff is tough.
I know,
dude.
but it's just like outside of him, they got blown out by like 40.
No, I
the
know
last
his
time they
his
lost.
defense is like Harden's. It's
They-
poop. It's poop doo doo. It's horrible. Like I've seen highlights of his defense, and they can't stop a soul.
Yeah, facts.
So like I can
It's
understand
kind
that.
of like Alabama that 1 year with like Sears and stuff.
I'm
couple
pretty
years
sure
ago.
the last time they lost was February 26th now. So it's been like about a month since.
Yeah, because they
lost.
won like the SEC, like the conference championship.
Texas is playing Purdue. That's an interesting game to talk about,
Texas can beat them.
because I hate Purdue
Really?
with a burning passion, dude. I don't know what it is about Purdue. I just don't like them.
So yeah, let's look at the other matchups. There's St. John's versus Duke, right?
Yeah, we got St. John's versus Duke. Duke's a 7-point favorite. We have Michigan State, UConn.
Michigan State's winning it all.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, we can't even get into the topics. Jaden's already too antsy about it.
Houston's winning it all. I'll say mine now.
Oh my God. Okay, I think Arizona's winning it all, but we got.
Not being
all
Arkansas.
different.
Arkansas is winning. Like against that.
Let's start with Michigan State. What do you think?
It's just Tom Izzo or like just the
Yeah.
players. Or just
I
the
mean,
vibe?
I've always been a Michigan State guy. you know
So have
that.
I, but like I just
Yeah.
want to understand. I don't want to like be wrong, you know?
Yeah.
Like I understand there's fandom involved. Like I expect you to say the Lakers are going to win it all every single year. I
Damn
don't
straight.
I don't give a damn who's on the court.
Yep.
But I just want you to know that Michigan State has some tough competition.
They do.
Like
They certainly
UConn's
do.
good, dude.
UConn's
UConn's good this year. I mean, granted they're not as dominant as they have been, and they haven't shot at the ball as well. But who's that guy, dude? One guy on that team.
Cabana.
Caravan's nasty, and I think something Reed.
Solo ball. Oh, the
Solo
center.
ball.
The
Yeah,
center.
the center. He
Yeah.
went like 12 for 12 in that game.
Yeah.
Like it was astronomical. And now we have Michigan, Alabama.
I was gonna say I think Michigan could win it all too because
Yeah.
Axel London, whatever his
Dude,
name is,
Yeah,
Michigan.
I like
Michigan's way too
I
tall,
like
way too
Michigan.
strong.
bro, they're crazy.
They're different.
I think one of the Michigan teams wins it all. Yeah.
And then we have Iowa and Nebraska,
Oh,
which
that's
Jared did talk about Iowa beating Florida. I didn't even expect Nebraska to make it out of the first round. I thought Troy was going to put BTA. Like I thought they were going to beat them.
Yeah, I had Vanderbilt beating Nebraska, and like it was a close game, and then Vanderbilt had the half-court shot in and out.
Oh my
So
god.
yeah,
Yo, what about High Point?
High Point. I
Dude,
had High Point.
High Point winning.
I had
Like,
High Point against Wisconsin,
but not against who did they lose to?
I think it was Arkansas.
Yeah, they lost to Arkansas. So and Arizona's playing Arkansas.
Yeah, and
That's gonna be a crazy game.
That's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
I just think Arizona's going to kill them just because Arkansas can't stop a soul.
Arizona beat them the first time they played this year too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we have Illinois and Houston. This should be a Final Four matchup or an Elite Eight matchup. The fact that we're getting this in the Sweet 16 is a blessing.
I didn't have Illinois winning against Penn, so
a nice school out of Penn. Jared had upsetting the Big Ten Conference, Illinois.
I was like, I saw this guy named TJ Powell pop off in the conference championship game, and I just thought he was gonna drive them through Illinois. I'm not big. I don't like that coach either. So
Yeah. You think Houston will take care of business here?
I like Houston a lot. That defense is too good, and they got that rookie, freshman, not rookie. But they have
Kingston Flemings.
yeah, Flemings.
Yeah,
and
Flemings is good. They still have Sharp. They still have experience.
Yeah, they got. That's what I was about to say. They got veteran too. They got that guy named Uzman.
Yep.
Uzman, I think his name is.
Yep.
And they've went deep last year too, and the year before. So that coach can get them there. I like that coach a lot.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I think this is the year they finally can do it.
But I want to tell you that real quick that Iowa State. I don't know if Josh Jefferson is coming back. Shout out to Burkett, y'all. Thank you for the camera guy. Give it up for him real quick.
He did a great job on the camera.
Yes, sir. Are you gonna offer? Damn, you got one for the whole table. I mean, yeah. That's love, bro. Thank you. Close the door on the way out, Burkett. Yes, it is. Sharing is caring. Shout out to the kids, man. Shout out to the kids. This is the reason why we do it. But Iowa State and Tennessee. I don't know if Josh Jefferson's back, but I know he was out for that Kentucky game.
Oh, he was. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was out for the Kentucky game. So, but it didn't even matter.
I think Tennessee can beat him. I'm not a big Iowa State fan, but I think Tennessee can beat him.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like that coach too.
So, if we want to real quick go over the who we think's gonna win, and then we can just go to the final four.
Okay.
So, I'll just give you each matchup. We didn't even go over Duke and St. John's yet.
Yeah, I really want Kansas to win against St. John's because Peterson. I like Peterson a lot, but Rick Pitino, he can really get his team to that position of winning and just keeping it there. And like the thing about him, I like too, if they're up by 20 and they call timeout, he's still yelling at his team, yelling at them, telling them, you did this wrong, you did that wrong. It's just I love that.
What do you think? You think you got Duke, St. John's? You think Duke's just gonna take care of business?
Yeah,
It's
Duke.
probably just Duke. Yeah.
They'll just take care of business. All right.
Even
so
if it's close,
talent
they're
prevails.
just too deep too.
Yeah, just talent prevails.
So who's gonna go up against Duke? Michigan State or UConn? I already know this. I already know Jaden's
Yeah, he's
answer.
got Michigan. I got UConn, so I think it's gonna be Duke and UConn for like the East. Who comes out the East?
I'm gonna say. You know what? I'm gonna say Michigan State because I'm a fan of Michigan State as well.
Yeah.
Like I love me some Tom Izzo basketball. I remember Denzel Valentine back in the day.
Oh my goodness, Valentine.
Oh my goodness, Valentine. You're damn right. But I think UConn and Duke will go up against each other in the East region, and I honestly think Duke will
I
probably
think
just
Duke's
take care.
gonna come out of the
Duke
East.
will take care of business. So going on to the South region, you have Iowa and Nebraska. Is Iowa going to shock the world again?
No.
I didn't really watch much of the Iowa and Florida game, so I don't really know who's on Iowa. I don't even know who they have. They have like
Bunch of white boys that can shoot.
same with Nebraska. So I'm
Same
going
with Nebraska. Exactly.
So I'm going with the higher seed. I'm going with Nebraska.
Nebraska is only a 2-point favorite.
The better white boys. 2-point favorite.
Only a 2-point favorite. I didn't know that. It's news to me.
So what were they going? They weren't favored against Vanderbilt either. So
No, it was even.
same thing with like Nebraska or like the Troy. I think there was like a 12. So they haven't been favored that much.
So I'm gonna go with Nebraska as well because clearly I've been wrong about them this tournament. Even though they were very stagnant the last month of the season. They weren't winning a lot of games. Shout out Aaron as well. Shout out Aaron
Shalom.
for the camera.
Another camera worker right there.
This is what we do.
So
and,
yeah. What's next game? Houston and Illinois.
Houston, Illinois, the matchup that we should have gotten. Yo, once again, thank you, Aaron, and bringing the duck in. What's that duck's name? Gus. Shout out Gus as well.
Gus.
I love all the kids, man. This is a fun time. So Illinois, Houston. Again, this should be a Final Four matchup. But who do we think is going to win this one? Houston's a 4-point favorite. We love
Houston's
Houston.
going to kill that spread.
Yeah,
They're going to be like 10, 15, maybe even more than that. I'm a big Houston fan, so yeah.
So then you got Houston,
Houston's
Nebraska.
coming out.
Yeah,
Houston's coming out. There's no way another white. They don't make it to the Final Four. There's no way like a team can make it.
Okay. Duke and Houston would play each other in the Final Four.
Yeah, that's a great matchup. I got Houston coming out of that though. I think it'll be a good game, close game. Maybe
I would have Duke.
Duke. You got
I would
Duke?
have Duke.
I respect that. I don't know. I just like Houston way more for some reason.
I just don't know if the Boozer brothers really have what it takes to win a national championship.
Yeah, they're kind of soft at the same time.
Yeah.
They're a little soft.
Like I saw them in a State Farm commercial, like
I know
talking
what
to
you're
each
talking
other
about,
about their
too.
car insurance. Like this is not what I want to watch here. I want y'all
Exactly.
to hoop, ball out, and not pout at each other and go cry to your father.
And it's like
I don't need that.
So back-to-back games, they played Siena. They also they were losing that game 80% of the time.
Yep.
And then they came through at the end because Siena just ran out of gas and just they were too deep, and they started doing a press, so they couldn't beat that. And then the next thing they started playing, I think TCU.
Yep.
And then they were playing them, and then that was a close game too. They just kind of pulled through. So it's like if it's a close game, like is Duke gonna really come back again against Houston or whatever, or whoever they're playing next and next and next?
I agree. Here's a tough one: Iowa State, Tennessee.
I'm gonna take Tennessee. I'm picking Tennessee.
I'm gonna pick Tennessee too. Tennessee's been hot this whole tournament, and
Bears.
they did take out Virginia, which I thought Virginia was going to go
I
pretty
had that
far.
in my bracket.
Yeah.
Finally got one thing right.
Yes, sir, Mr. Lawler. So now you have Michigan, Alabama. This is the highest spread of the round. 10 points.
It's 10 points.
It's
really.
10 points for Michigan.
So yeah, Alabama when they fought Texas Tech.
I think Michigan's going to kill them.
Yeah, I think
I
think
they-
Michigan can win too. But I
like-
was just going to talk about like how Alabama was like shooting the lights out in Texas Tech, and they blew that team out. They made like 20 threes.
Yep.
So they're probably just not going to make that many threes against Michigan.
Michigan, Tennessee.
Mini Braun.
Michigan, Tennessee.
That means Michigan, so I'm taking Michigan.
So Michigan's going to the Final Four.
So yeah, the final Michigan so far, the final four.
So then
is
Michigan
Duke,
so
and Michigan, and then
Houston.
Houston. Yeah.
So it's Duke, Houston, and Michigan. And then the final one out of the West region is Arizona, Arkansas. This is a 8-point favorite.
Arizona's
for
favored.
Arizona. Yes.
I'm taking
Telling
an
you.
Arkansas spread.
I am.
Dude,
I'm taking Arkansas money line.
Yeah.
I love it more. I love it more.
Yo, what's up? Now you like Darius Acuff now?
Dude, no, I mean it's just one of the hottest offenses in all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. No, he's amazing, man. I think he will be really good in the NBA. He'll probably be like a really early take, maybe like a borderline all-star or something.
How
like
tall
that.
is he? He's like he's
I don't-
6'2", right? He's tall on the tallest side.
I
I'm
don't
pretty
know.
sure. He's not that short as like Isaiah Thomas or whatever.
No.
6'3".
He's 6'3". Okay, so yeah, he can play with those guys.
Yeah. So this is a spread that I'm taking. I'm taking the Texas plus 7.5 against Purdue. I'm taking that for sure.
I think Purdue's gonna blow them out. I really
what?
think. I really
Dude,
think.
no. Screw Purdue. You know.
Screw Texas. They beat every team I wanted to win.
Well,
Gonzaga, BYU.
I knew Gonzaga was fake. Even though I.
Do you know BYU is fake or no? There's no way you could have thought
There's
AJ
just
was.
there's no way that I love AJ.
Everyone
I love
should,
AJ.
everyone should.
Can't
Everyone-
trust a Mormon.
Yeah. So I trust AJ, obviously.
Don't trust the rest of the team.
Yeah, I mean they lost Richie Saunders too.
Yeah.
So like they lost a lot of pieces, and this is an SEC school that we're talking about that has the lowest seed in this tournament. This is our Cinderella team, bro. Like,
And it's gonna end with Purdue. Purdue's winning.
okay, Purdue and Arizona. Who's winning that game?
Well, I have Arkansas winning, so I think Arkansas is gonna make it to the Final Four. They're gonna beat.
You think Arkansas is going to make it to the Final Four?
Yeah.
Wow, that's bold. You too?
Yeah.
What the hell is going on here?
So yeah, the
trusting
final.
in it.
Yeah, then Arkansas will play who?
No way. No.
No, what?
No.
Fine,
Arizona is.
That's your thing. You think
That's
Arizona
fair.
was going?
You know, Arizona will probably be like an 8.5 point. favorite
Arizona's
in
just
there.
too tall. They're too tall, too big.
Arkansas's got big goose too.
But their defense is like cones.
They
Yeah,
can.
it is.
It's like
Yeah.
me. It's like me telling Jaden to go play basketball right now and play defense on me.
Yeah. I don't
Me
play
too.
defense.
I'm a
You.
cone. I'm a cone, bro.
No, Arkansas. Acuff can get it there, and then that big dude. I can't say. Don't remember his name. Number 7. The big. I think his name's like Georgia or something like that. Or I forget it.
All right. Based off majority, it is Arkansas and Michigan in the Final Four.
Sadly, that's where Arkansas. is
Yeah, I
going.
think Michigan's winning that.
Sadly. That would be some unfortunate news.
And then I think
Arkansas
it's gonna be Houston.
Houston and
Duke.
Michigan.
So yeah, Houston and Michigan. I think that's a championship.
Yep.
And I got Houston over Michigan.
Michigan in that if that was the match.
As much as I want Arizona to win it all, I think the next team to win it is Michigan.
Yeah,
No
one of
question.
the Michigan teams.
Like that Michigan team is amazing.
Facts.
Like top to bottom.
Oh yeah,
like-
100%.
Yeah, and
Like they're running like a. What year did the Cavs run like or no, what team? There was an NBA team that ran like three 7-foot forwards in their lineup. It was the Cavs, I think, with Mobley, Marketing. When Marketing was on that team.
Oh yeah, I
Oh.
forgot about
They didn't win that much, did they? Or?
No, they didn't. But this Michigan team's doing it though. That's what I'm saying. This Michigan team's doing it. They
Yeah.
have all these forwards and centers.
If Houston somehow loses, which I don't see them doing, I think Michigan's like the next team in line to win the championship. And then after Michigan, I think it's big Duke. Those are the top three, I think, who will win it.
Okay. Jaden, who's winning it all then?
Well, if it was Michigan, Houston, it would be Michigan.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say Michigan as well. That wins it all. And then Jared, you
Houston.
say
I say Houston.
Houston wins it all.
That's
So
fair.
we'll probably come back around next week or so just to talk about our takes.
See who the real Final Four is.
Yeah, see who the
Probably
real
knowing we
Final
just
Four.
said.
And yeah, but it's gonna be Arizona. You guys need to know that, okay? No question. It's not gonna be
Nope.
damn Arkansas. Darius
gonna be
Acuff. I
Arkansas.
love Darius Acuff. I want him on the Warriors so bad you don't understand. So switching it up today, we are doing the Fredo and Friends Fantasy Baseball Draft Review. And I have a special guest with us today. So he's a Dairy Sports Zone champion, a proud member of the Chaco softball team, and coming off a fantasy football championship season. So this man knows how to win. So that's why I have him on the pod. And on top of all that, a longtime colleague of the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Salem. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Craig Delory.
We wake up to gamble, and then when we wake up and go back to bed, we then gamble.
Yes, we do. That's what I love to hear. And thank you for cooperating with me, Craig, and being a part of this
Of
show.
course.
I am truly honored.
You deserve 30 minutes of my time.
Yes, sir. That's what I like to hear.
What about me?
You suck.
So, talking about our fantasy baseball league, we have a 12-team league. It's a snake draft, head-to-head, and you got to do your lineup every day. Got to make sure everyone's consistent. I made sure to get the 12 most consistent players for my fantasy baseball league, besides Andrew Clark Hodgkins. That kid, we love that kid, but he's never really active. But that's okay, though, because he's still a body.
He calls me dad, but he doesn't answer my text messages.
You got anything to say?
Yeah, anything to say to that, Jared?
It's true information. He doesn't text back. He invites him over for UFC fights. He doesn't show up.
I would send him a parlay the next day. I'd be like, hey, everyone's going to be here at 5 p.m. Then after that, I'm like, hey, there's going to be steak tips. He would message me back 2 weeks later, like, yeah, bro, it was a good card. Sorry, I couldn't come.
And the
Hell do you
parlays
mean,
hit.
buddy?
The parlays hit
Oh, they
too.
never
We
hit.
love you,
They
Andrew.
never
We love you, man. We love you, bro. Yeah, he'll watch it, and we'll tell him that we love him. That's all that matters. So
Maybe he'll text me back, bro.
So we got standard scoring here, hitting, pitching, all that counts. I was honestly thinking about fielding for next year. That's a topic we could talk about later.
How much is a win for a pitcher?
I think it's 4 or 2.
I thought it was
A 2.
5.
What?
Might be.
I think that's the other
league.
league.
No. It's 2 for a win. I believe it's 4 for a save.
No, save might be. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I
Save's
thinking about
worth
save.
4.
Okay, that's
A
what I-
save is
that's-
worth 4. I
that
made
must-
sure to add a little more things for
A
batters as
save
well.
is 4 and a win is 2.
Yeah, save is more than a win. I
Yeah,
think.
because you're getting points from like innings pitched, strikeouts,
I like that.
all that type of stuff. You know.
Well, that's why I said when we do our whole draft, obviously that we already did. When you see certain people aim for certain positions, that's where it's like, okay, well, do you know the scoring? Because wasn't this draft, but we had Andrew. I think he picked Duran before Roman Anthony, and that's where I kind of sat back and I'm like, is he thinking like bases and stolen bases, or
yeah,
is he mentally incompetent? I don't know what was going on, but yeah, you have certain people aim for certain positions high and early on. It's like whenever you do football, you're gonna aim for running backs, wide receivers
Right,
first.
right, right.
You're not if you pick Josh Allen first round
See, for MLB,
Have fun
I really
losing.
don't know. Like for MLB,
Well,
I
that's
don't
what I'm
know. I don't
saying.
know if you need pitchers
because he was
batters.
making fun of my pitching. He's like, oh, you don't have any good aces. And
I
it's
only
like,
picked-
Yeah, you
I
have
don't-
don't have one true ace. Like, you need an ace out there that goes there every 6 days and goes out there 6
but-
innings.
Schoolball,
It's
baby.
just-
I need school
Yeah,
ball.
but this isn't the team I'm bringing to like San Diego to beat the Padres. This is like the team I function to make tonight, and then I'm gonna gamble on these boys. Marte, 2 bags, gamble.
That's
I-
a lot.
I can't.
Cal Raleigh, 2
I guess I
bags.
can't hate
plus
that.
Ernie Clement gonna get 1 hit every single night.
Kelly
he
Jansen,
could play any position
save.
too. He's all over the
That's
place.
why I got him. That's why I got him.
Oh,
'cause
you're
of
the one that got him.
Yeah, I got him for eligibility
Respect,
stuff.
respect.
So let's talk about who won the draft specifically, but I'll start with Craig first. What do you think of your team?
It's average. Yeah.
See, exactly. He has
It's
the-
average. Like, I think I saw I had a 62% chance of like making the playoffs.
I did see that.
There was 5 other people who were below that, so it's like if you do top 6 to make it, I should be good. You know, then once when you punch your ticket, anything can happen.
You know, I love to see the Atlee Rutschman and Cal Raleigh combo. I also
Some good
love
catchers.
I love to see George Springer and Mookie Betts here. But I don't know how Mookie's gonna do this year. But like it's Mookie Betts.
Yeah, he sucked at the end of last year. That guy couldn't get a hit in the postseason for nothing. Kevin's gonna have to change the name to his dog.
Yeah. Imagine changing the name of your dog
Bro,
when he's already alive and living,
start naming
like a Hall of Famer himself, and you just change the name to Roman.
no.
No, that might be
Dog's
a
name
better
is gonna
one
be
coming.
Aaron.
Crochet, maybe.
No, Judge.
Judge.
Yeah,
Judge.
might as well, bro.
Yeah.
Schwarber.
Schwarber.
Kyle.
Jared, what do you think about your team specifically? I want to talk about your team, and then you can talk about the Steels right after.
I'll talk about my team. I absolutely love it. I feel like it didn't go perfect because another person in the draft stole all my picks, which was kind of frustrating. But I still got other guys from the other Browns I really love. I got like a mix of batters, true aces, the rare aces, and then I got Tatis, just a big batter who goes
Dylan
out there.
Dingler, I love it. I love how you picked Dylan Dingler, and I knew
The
I
last
knew you were
catcher,
gonna
the-
pick. I
the-
knew you were gonna pick Tatis, bro. In the
Yeah.
first round, no question. There was already other players that were better than Tatis, in my opinion, at that time. But Jared scrolled down a little. He's like,
Did
"I'm
you
picking."
have the 10th pick?
No, I had the 12th. So Tatis kind of fell.
He
I
did.
think
He
you
did
had-
fall.
You had the 10th pick, I'm pretty sure. Or do you have the 11th?
No, I had the 11th.
Oh, okay.
The
okay.
12th pick was you?
Yeah, I know I had back to back. Yeah, so I took Tatis, and then I think I took Sanchez for the Phillies, the pitcher, I believe. Yeah, I think that's what I did.
Yeah, because I think my thought process was like, I'm going to go Marte. Not a lot of great second. He plays second base?
Yeah, second
right?
base.
Yeah, so it's like go for him. Second base is a weird position where it's like not a lot of great statistical players. So I'm like, yeah, bro, get him. And then maybe I might be able to get like either, because who were your 2 picks there? You picked Tatis, who was your other guy?
It was Sanchez.
Sanchez. Okay.
pitcher.
Yeah,
then
from
I-
Philly.
and
Yeah,
then
because
I-
I wanted Tatis. I wanted to go shortstop,
Yeah.
second base, but you stole that from me.
Yeah. So the last team I want to talk about before we get into the Steals for Jared real quick is Crystal's team.
First overall pick.
Yeah, first overall pick, and so I have some inside scoop because I do live with her. She wanted to take Paul Skeens #1, guys.
Oh
He's cute.
my God.
And I'm like, you know Livy Dunn, but I don't give a damn. Like, I don't care if you know Livy Dunn. You're not taking Paul Skeens 1 in my league.
I know. Yeah.
With
you,
all
you
due
had
respect,
to pick Shohei.
You
had-
had to pick Shohei.
But she could have.
But like, is that like the worst things that she could have done? Pick Skeens.
No, because Skeens is probably going to be the
She
Cy
probably-
Young this year and going to be dominant, maybe have a complete game, no hitter. I don't know. But Skeens is Skeens. I love Paul Skeens. But if you have Shohei Ohtani on the board that can do anything on the batting side and pitching side, there is no way he should go down to #2.
Yeah, you're right. But the thing I'm thinking about right now is when Shohei is going to pitch. That's what I'm thinking
Will
of.
he
Because they
pitch at the
have
start of the
so
year, though?
many aces and so many great pitchers.
You're right.
Snell is hurt right now, so he'll be back in
And
like
if he
June.
does pitch,
Same thing with Wheeler.
if he does
Yeah.
pitch, how much will he pitch? Like, will he pitch only like a few innings?
Well, I feel like if he's out there, he'll go at least until like 80 and 90 pitches. Maybe if like something bad happened like the first couple of innings, he'd have a lot of hits, a lot of walked, a lot of people, and his pitch got up, they pull him. But I feel like if he has a good game, he'll go deep until like he gets to like 100 pitches, just like everyone else.
This was my mindset. 2 different type of injuries, but 2 different sports. I didn't expect Ohtani to pitch last year. So when they were like randomly throwing him out there in the postseason, ramping him up, I was
Honestly,
like, wow, bro. It's kind of like with Tatum this year, where
Yep.
it's like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
expected them not to like play him or use Ohtani as a pitcher. But when you just see them stretching them out there for certain minutes and certain innings or pitches, it's like, okay, yeah, bro. If you're good enough to do it, go do it because you're one of the better players out there.
Yeah, I do like what they did though. They kind of like slowed him into it very, very slowly. Like he pitched 1 inning, just 1 inning, 1 game. Then next
He-
inning he pitched like 2, and then
Yeah,
3,
they'll
then
probably
4.
go 20 pitches.
Sorry,
then
he didn't,
playoffs,
he
he
didn't
didn't-
pitch during the baseball classic, did he?
No, he did
No,
not.
he didn't. Okay.
It was all
A
like
lot of the teams, they were like hey, like don't throw our guy out there for these type of games.
He only
got to listen to
he
your
only played
organization.
he missed like 2 games too because as soon as they clinched it, they just decided not to play him. And then he played in the elimination game they lost against Venezuela. I'm pretty sure.
So
Everyone loses to Venezuela.
everyone
Everyone,
does.
even the
Everyone.
Americans,
I don't even want to talk about that. That's not even part of the topic.
I'm cool with losing.
Damn Venezuela, man. Jared, who are the steals of this draft?
Steers.
Otani. One. Get a
It's
battery
about
answer.
it.
Skeens 3. But the people I saw that went far was like Nick Hurts, 4th round, Nathan Eovaldi in the 7th round, and this guy in the Brewers, the number 1 pitcher. I can't say his last name. Jacob
What the?
Mr.
Miskowski.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
went to like to the 10th round, and he's like,
It's because he doesn't pitch that much. Like,
he's pitching out opening day. He's going
yeah,
opening
no, but
day.
like I'm saying, he doesn't throw that many pitches though.
But he goes strikeouts. He strikes out a
He
lot
throws
of people.
strikeouts, but he's not gonna go more
He-
than 6 innings
Yeah,
or
he does.
5.
He does
That's
walk a lot
fine.
of guys, but it's like
Yeah.
if you're getting strikeouts, you're getting points.
Well, I only say this too because it's like you got to remember last year he was a rookie. It's kind of
Exactly.
like it's kind of like with early on the
can't-
Red Sox
he
last year.
can't-
It's like you're only going to pitch 5 to 6 innings. If you go further than 6, it's like hey, what? Nowadays in the MLB, if you pitch more than 5 innings, yo, pat on the back, buddy. You did it.
Yeah,
Congratulations,
against all these great
bro.
batters and stuff. Even like, yeah, I know what you're saying.
Because managers see you at like 85 pitches and they're like, oh yeah, like bro, this guy sucks. I got to take.
But
him
this
out.
team, they lost Freddie, so he's starting opening day.
They
so I really
wanted
think
to get rid
Yeah.
of Freddie.
Yeah.
Freddie was like, I'm throwing 25 pitches in the first inning, but I'm striking out 2 dudes and hitting 3 dudes.
Where's Freddie now?
he's on the
Chicago?
Mets.
No,
No,
the
Mets.
Mets?
The
Mets.
Mets.
Who did
Yeah.
the Cubs get? The Cubs got a good pitcher this offseason. I could be wrong.
They still got that shooter Mayanga guy.
Yeah.
And
I know
then
Dylan Cease
they-
went to the Blue
they got
Jays. I
Boyd.
know Valdez.
Oh, Cabrera on the Marlins. He went to the Cubs.
Yes.
I think he's a good pitcher because that's another dude. They never let him go out there and pitch more than 80 pitches.
Right.
Because the Marlins are like, bro, if we let you go out there and hurt your arm, we can't trade you and get a prospect later.
Same thing with like Dylan Cease. Now he's on Toronto. So
He's on my team.
he's on your team. You got him.
Love Dylan Cease, bro. That guy has a mean mustache and he hums 7 Ks and 8 earned runs every game.
Pitching no hitter. He pitched no hitter once.
I was here for that.
So-
building.
Always here
let's-
for the great events.
yeah, dude, always. I was here for the first game of the World Series.
All right.
Game
yeah.
here? Yeah, it was
Yeah.
here.
It was on here.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
it
on
was.
here. Yeah, we did like
It was a
a
little
it
bit
was like a
earlier.
Halloween event or something.
That sounds
and
about
then we
right.
watched. And it was the first games of
Yeah.
prime basketball too.
I was gonna say
Oh,
usually
prime
whenever it's like
basketball.
Halloween, it's like the Celtics are always on. They're always playing like the Cavs for some reason.
Yeah, they were
around
playing
this
the
time.
Knicks.
Knicks.
Probably the 76ers too. Some of the Friday nights.
I know some Friday nights. So to get into the final topic of this Fredo and Friends draft, I will ask both of you this question, and you guys can go however you guys want. I want to talk about the MVP going into the season. I want AL and NL. I will start with Craig, actually.
MVP AL.
We can get the NL out of the way first.
Well, yeah. If Otani stays healthy, you just give him the award every year.
Yeah, Otani or Soto. Those are the two I'm thinking.
Not giving it to that fat prick.
Now
No.
let's talk about the AL. The AL is definitely something to
I
discuss.
feel like it's kind of the same thing where it's like, hey, until someone just
I think I know
outdoes
mine. Who's
Judge.
winning MVP? No, I think it's gonna be Bobby Witt.
Bobby Witt.
He has power. He's got hitting. He can steal bases. He might go for like a 40-40 type season, storing bases.
He
and
is
home
the
runs.
he is the second odds favorite to win MVP. Bobby Witt.
Who's won? Judge.
Aaron Judge. It's at plus
I'm not putting a
215.
man in Kansas City in the MVP race. No, sir. No, sir. Not
Roman Anthony's top
They got a
five.
good team. They got some good guys.
Roman Anthony's top 5, and then it goes Vlad at 4, Cal Raleigh at 3.
Vlad's a good one. Vlad's a good one.
Vlad's a good one. I mean, honestly, if Gunnar Henderson can bounce back,
I'm just not big on any Baltimore guys. I just don't like Baltimore. I guess that
dude,
much.
there's no way they don't bounce back though. Can I talk about?
They don't
the Baltimore-
have-
I-
they-
No,
let me
no,
talk-
no.
They're
Actually,
losing
no,
pitchers.
You
They're losing-
can't talk about Baltimore because they had one good year within the
Yeah.
30-year
Yeah,
span, and
but
they
that
cooked,
batting
and they
lineup,
sucked.
Gunnar
that
was-
batting lineup is so good, and they even signed Pete Alonso as well.
Yeah, they got Pete Alonso, but they lost some pitchers. They don't
He's
have
on
no
one of my
pitchers now.
fantasy
Their
teams.
best
He's probably
pitchers
gonna
like
suck.
He's on my fantasy team.
Well, he's on
I
my
don't
other
want him to
fantasy team.
suck.
I know, but that's how it works, bro. If I own you, you're going to be garbage. Welcome to the team. We're going to be the 6th seed.
And then if you trade him, he's gonna be good.
Usually, bro, they usually become MVP candidates.
But I wanna talk about my team real quick. 'Cause
Okay, go ahead,
please,
go ahead.
please, because Pete Alonso is gonna bounce back. He's gonna give Baltimore what they need because the New York Mets, the lights were too bright. way too bright for them.
They're always too bright.
They're always too bright.
They're trying to get there. They
and then
got a
on
whole
top
bunch of
of it,
Yankees.
on top of it, I'm part of my team. I got your boy Jackson Churro.
You got Jackson?
Yeah,
That's a good pick.
That's my guy, man. And then also my last pick, the greatest what if story, Dylan Cruz, man. This man needs to lock in on the Nationals.
Dylan Cruz. Wow. I thought you were going to say Schwarber if he was still on the Red Sox or something like
And
that.
what you know about old man Xander Bogaerts?
I like Washington's team batting.
I
I don't know what they do pitching. It seems like
Yeah,
they
yeah,
always
yeah.
develop a dude and then they ship him out and then he ends up being like some sort of all-star or Cy Young award. But
It's like the same thing with like the St. Louis team too.
well, it's like who's their top three batters? It's Abrams,
Yeah.
it's Cruz,
They Wood.
and then it's Wood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those are three good batters.
those are pretty
They
good.
have no.
Those can give some teams some trouble. Absolutely.
I always viewed Abrams as like a great little underdog because he plays second or short.
No, I think it's a shortstop. But I was
Shortstop.
thinking the outfielders. I was just trying to think of those because I know there's like probably another good batter there.
because Woods, if I'm not wrong, he's projected for like 35-ish home runs.
Yeah, he's a big hitter. He
So
almost
Craig-
won he won the home run
Big boy.
derby.
Craig, you did say Cy Young, so let's talk about the Cy Youngs real quick. We'll talk about the AL first. I have
I
the
love
top
Lake
5
Cy Young.
from 1 to 5 for favorites is Scooball, Crochet, Jacob deGrom, Hunter Brown, Logan Gilbert, and Dylan Cease is
They-
right there at number 6.
They really have Gilbert there. That's insane.
It's always
I don't know
probably
what's up with Logan Gilbert.
He-
I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, you're
No, well, I'll tell you about something about Logan Gilbert. So last year he was hurt, didn't pitch that many in the playoffs. He was like the kind of relief pitcher against Detroit. But the year before that, he was actually like a true ace. Like he was going out there 7 innings, striking out 9 guys. He was like one of the All-Star people. I don't know what number he was, but he was in the All-Star team. So that's really what it
But I
was.
feel like that's all of Seattle. I feel like
Yeah, they got like
the
4.
whole pitching rotation is
It's
filthy.
amazing. It's
Yeah, they got Kirby.
What is it, Stephen Wu or whatever? He
Yeah.
Brian Wu,
Brian
Logan
Wu.
Gilbert.
when
They-
he was out
Luis
there pitching,
Castillo,
he came
you
out
have-
of the bullpen in the postseason
Yeah,
because
that's
he
what I
was
was
hurt,
saying,
and
yeah.
then I'm pretty sure he blew their last game. But it's like
No,
that's
it's-
a dude I'd look at consistently and be like, I like him.
Brian Wu messed up the last game. He was like the one who got out there. Then Detroit kept hitting home some hits, and then they got the run in and they got the lead. But yeah, Seattle's got like some 4 great, good pitchers, and I just don't know what they like. They got Kirby too. I just don't know what they're gonna
I
do.
love Kirby. I
love-
love Castillo on that team. He's been
Yeah,
filthy
they go-
for so
all those
long, but
guys
he's getting
can
a
go-
little bit older now.
All those guys can go out there and get like 6 Ks. So shout out
You're
to that.
damn
bet.
right,
Yeah.
bro. You're damn right they
Always
can.
6 is like the average.
They always get
DraftKings
6.
bets.
If your strikeouts is 5.5 minus 125 or higher, we're in business. You're on my team
So
for
is
the
it,
night.
so is it Scooball or Crochet for the Cy Young?
I'm
Well,
saying Schoolball.
It's going to be a coin toss between both of them. Sometimes the awards get a little bit too stagnant when you give it to the same dude every year. So it's like if Crochet
Like, what
does
does Crochet need to do? Like, does he need to pitch? Does he need to strike out more people, pitch more innings?
I think
Like, beat Scooball in every single stat to even guarantee the Cy Young?
I think it's just got to be more consistent of great outings because Schoolball kind of did that, but he had a bad outing. Then like Crochet did good, but it's just like there was sometimes where he got a lot of hits, but like he still struck out a bunch of guys. So I just want to see Crochet go out there every single time and have a great outing.
I think if his whip and ERA are lower, you're not going to probably try to strike out Scooball. But if you can have a lower ERA, lower whip, and then same amount of wins,
Well, that shit
Yeah.
didn't.
it's the other 3 guys aren't freaking winning. Let's
Yeah.
DeGrom, great pitcher. He's
I
old.
like DeGrom. I got him on my fantasy
He's
team.
gonna get hurt, bro. It's what he does every 2 years.
He didn't get hurt last year,
Because he was recovering from the other injury, bro.
and he was still he
Yeah,
still
but
had some.
he didn't start out the season on that team. He didn't start out April as like the opening day starter.
No,
or
it's
anything.
Evaldi. It's always going to be Evaldi.
Yeah, well,
They
no,
trust him way
well,
more
no,
for
if
some
they
reason.
had
Love me
DeGrom
some Nate
healthy,
Evaldi.
DeGrom
I
wasn't
love
healthy.
me some Nate Evaldi.
No, Nate's amazing. I love that
I
guy.
love Nate.
But with DeGrom, it's like, okay, bro, pitch 35 games.
And he
Please.
did
Did he?
35 games in a year.
That's how much all those starters have to pitch if they want to be a Cy Young Award winner. If they sometimes miss like a month, they might maybe pitch 28 to 30. But the other guy there, because I like Hunter Brown,
Yeah.
get that man's name out of that conversation, please. He'll give you 7 innings, but when he's in the 7th inning, he's blowing it for you.
It's also the whole Astros team. Like the defense, how good is the defense? Are they going to make a lot of errors? And then he's going to see people get on base and it's not even his fault.
Is Altuve still 5'5"?
Yes, I think he's getting shorter. He's probably like 5'2" now.
He's probably getting shorter.
He's in the outfield too. He's in the outfield last year. I don't know why like a midget's out in the outfield. I love him, but like it just makes no sense.
Because their outfield sucks, and they're like, hey, we need to get some dude who bats like 250 in the outfield. And Altuve is like, I'm short enough.
The
to play
team
the
was like
outfield.
the team was a dynasty. They
Well,
kept
with
winning the World
their big
Series.
DH
Oh my
player,
God,
which
yeah.
showed-
Spain, the trash cans.
All right, let's do it now. NL Cy Young. We got Paul Skeens at 1, Yoshi Yamamoto at 2, Chris
Big
Sanchez
N,
at 3. I know you have Chris Sanchez on your
Yeah,
team,
I
right?
do.
Hunter Green, I'm pretty sure he's going to be out for a few months.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Chris
insane.
Sale, Logan Webb, and then Zach Wheeler, which I think is also going to be out for a month or so.
Yeah,
He comes
Wheeler
out,
and
like,
Green
May
are like
1st.
out until like June or July.
I'm not
surprised
going to
that-
lie, dude. Chris Sale at plus 1,400. I know he's old and I know he's won one recently, but I think the Braves will bounce back this year and they need that ace.
He came back from an injury
Yeah.
last year, if I'm not wrong. He's in the same because plus 1,400 actually ain't that bad for Sale. I just look at it where it's like he's exactly like DeGrom too. 1 year you're like, wow, bro, top 3 pitcher. Then the next year you're like, he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not playing.
He's getting older too, Chris Sale. So it's like,
But he's a lefty, so when you are a lefty, like
Yeah.
you're gonna have certain arm slots.
and
that
he
batter's not
really
gonna
he
be
really
able
does
to
that
hit.
sidearm, so it's more of his shoulder than his whole like elbow
Right,
thing.
Right. Let's go to the top. Let's
Oh,
go
wait,
to the
wait.
top 3.
Can I say something about Paul
Yeah, go ahead.
Skeens?
Go ahead. Yeah, I was about to say, let's go to the top 3. So let's start with Paul Skeens. He's the
You-
225 favorite.
Do you think his season last year was better than his prior season? Because I don't think so. I felt like
Well, the year
last
before, his
year-
rookie year, he came
I-
in what?
I
Like,
think his
April, May.
Yeah, I think his
Something like
first
that,
season
May.
was more impressive because you're getting thrown into the show.
Like you're in Pittsburgh, so it
Yeah.
sucks
Yeah.
anyways. But
won the war.
But like, I get if
batting.
Paul Skeens, like I get if he won the Cy Young last year, right?
I'm just Skeens?
Yes.
No.
No, was it?
It was Scuba and
It was Skeens. It was Skeens. I actually do
was?
remember that because I remember seeing Livy Dunn and Paul Skeens celebrate, and Paul Skeens had a non-verbal reaction.
oh yeah, I think you're right. I was thinking.
So cute of you.
So yeah, Scuba went back to
I was
back,
watching Livy Dunn.
and then Skeens.
It's not
happy.
me watching Livy Dunn. It's me seeing Paul Skeens winning the Cy Young Award.
I think
God,
you're more
don't
excited for
try
Livy
to
Dunn.
expose me on my pod, Craig. That's an exposure. But let's talk about Yoshi Yamamoto too, because this is plus 500. This isn't bad odds.
That guy's in. Oh.
But like, is he gonna produce more than Skeens?
I feel like he was a
So-
postseason warrior. And
Yeah,
then
he
the
was,
regular
yeah.
season, he was a very great pitcher.
He was out for a little bit too. He missed like a month and a half or maybe 2.
All these dudes are missing injuries, some shoulder or something.
Not
and
Skeens,
my-
no,
my
not Skeens
elbow
and
or
Scuba
something.
or Crochet. They go out there every
Yeah.
time, go like 110 pitches, and they just keep going.
Well, for Crochet, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. That dude had 1 year of actually being a starter.
Yeah,
Every
yeah,
other year
yeah.
in Chicago, they're like, "Hey, bro,
Oh
you
my-
can go 60 pitches so we can save you and get a bunch of prospects and then trade those prospects."
I'm glad he's on the Red Sox now. He's in Boston.
We
Like,
gave up nothing for him.
yeah, too.
which is
Yep, yep.
perfect.
And we paid him last year too, which is nice. So he wants to stay.
We
Hopefully,
also have Chapman. Love that. Guy.
Chapman. Yeah. Great closer.
He's beautiful.
So is the final answer Skeens for the Cy Young? What are you thinking?
I'm saying Skeens. Yeah.
Is Oates? Yeah.
Like Yoshi. Like he just I don't know. He goes deep, but there's some outings where he doesn't strike out anyone. He just gets outs.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. The
You got-
last thing for both of you, will the Dodgers three-peat?
They still have Tescobar in their team, Hernandez, right?
Yeah,
See,
yeah, they
I've
got-
heard that
they
they
got
were
Will
trying to
Smith.
trade 2 to 3 dudes on this team. So honestly, if they don't win one next year, they're getting Scooball.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
Or maybe like a guy on the field like Wheeler or Sanchez.
well, this goes into the Dodgers thing too. So Scooball is a free agent at the end of the season.
Really?
Yes,
yes.
because he went to arbitration with Detroit. I'm pretty sure he got the most money, like 30 something million.
You gotta pay that guy. I don't know.
But is
You got to pay him the most
but
amount.
is
though, right?
Detroit going to be able
Yeah.
to? Well, not even Detroit, but
Are they going to be able to match LA? Like, will
well,
they
well,
match?
you can sign him right now, is what I'm saying. But like, if you're a Scooball, you're waiting because
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, I want to see what my value is on the open market. $1 billion, bro. Like, just throw him $1 billion. But Detroit's not going to give him $1 billion.
yeah.
No, that's
The
their,
Dodgers
that's their whole
can because they're
revenue.
writing blank checks for the future. Like, yeah, bro, we don't have to pay this. Someone else will join the team. But if they do go after Scooball,
That's
I
a-
think
They
I
have to
don't
get
think-
one of the pitchers, or
I don't think that they do it.
That's
at
a whole
the end
nother
of
topic.
the season. They do
for
it
another
at
day.
halftime. They do it at the trade deadline. So what I'm saying, if you're the Dodgers, you might have to give up a couple prospects, a Tyler Glasnow, and
Yeah.
maybe even a batter
That's
to
what I was
secure a Screwball at the deadline, so you don't have to throw him $1 billion in the offseason when you have other teams maybe trying to throw him money too.
Yeah, so they just got Tucker too, so like they don't really want. Like,
Bro, they gave
give him-
Tucker $45 million a
Yeah, they
season
wanna
too
get rid
for
of
no
him.
damn reason.
They probably would get rid of
Astronomical, man.
Hernandez, like you said, because
Yeah,
they
they
don't
were
need
trying
another
to trade
outfielder because
him.
they have Tucker there, and then
Yeah,
like
because they're not trading Snell.
they
Yeah.
definitely want Smith there too because he's just a dominant catcher, and then
I love Will.
they
I
would, yeah.
I love.
So probably like Tyler and some
Thank
others.
God. Like I know we lost that final game, but I'm just glad Cal Raleigh was not in the lineup. It was
He's-
Will.
He struggled so
it was
much.
Will.
I don't think
Smith.
he got
Cal
one
Raleigh,
hit.
Cal Raleigh didn't get a hit.
Yeah, I think a
Yeah,
one
he's on
hit,
my
bro.
team.
All right, we'll end it off that one here. All right, I
Oh, my.
appreciate Craig Delory. Thank you so much for being on
Big
the
dumper.
pod. I appreciate everything you've done for me in my life, but then also being a part of the pod and then a part of the future. Give it up one more time, y'all, for Craig Delory. Yes, sir. Speaking of the Warriors, we're going to get into the NBA talk because this is what us three are really known for talking about. So we're very excited about this. But the one main topic that I wanted to talk about, because as we're getting closer to the end of the season, is award season. You got the MVP, DPOY, Coach of the Year, Most Improved, all the different awards that the NBA players do deserve, and finally the All NBA teams. But there's one rule that can affect these teams drastically. It's the new 65 game rule that we have. And I think it's been going on for about 2-3 years now.
Yeah, since he beat
Yeah.
MVP.
Around there.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, you got to play 65 games to be eligible for any All NBA team, MVP, Defensive Player of the Year. Like you have to play 65 games.
And like the games, like it's like to find something else. They're paying a certain amount of minutes, right?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah.
Yes. I think you have to play a certain amount of minutes. I don't have those facts on
It's probably around
my
like
brain right now?
30 or 35, something
yeah,
like that.
maybe 20, 30. But here's the point, though. I just want us to talk about this rule because, in my opinion, Kawhi Leonard is the reason why we have this rule, and Joel Embiid.
Yeah, it's one of those.
It's those two, and
It's
it
more to it.
aggravates me that we are getting rid of great seasons. For an example, Jaden will love that I just said this name, Austin Reeves.
Yep. Yeah, that was gonna be my main person. That gets
This
affected by it.
guy is having the best season of his career, over 25 points a game, and is being
Yep, yep.
extremely dominant, but he's not going to get shown for it. And another thing I didn't say is obvious this is true if you put 2 and 2 together. You make more money when you make an all NBA team.
Oh yeah.
You make way more money when you win MVP, DPOY, etc. So having this rule based off people being injured, like it ruins the revenue of the players. It ruins I get the load management stuff, but it's not, there's got to be something else that we can do. But Jared Lawler, let me know, because I know you're a big Shea fan, and I think he's maybe 1 or 2, either 1 or 2 games away from not even getting the MVP eligibility.
Oh, you know he's not missing another game. They'll
Yeah.
play. They'll
Yeah.
play him for a minute if they need to. Just
So,
to
like,
get
my-
that game
My
started.
philosophy about this is like, I think about the time where we didn't even have this rule and who was winning MVP and who was all NBA. And I look back at it and it was really just like no one like really missed that many games. So I feel like the voters did a great job of picking like a player who played the whole season and so on and so on. Like Jokic winning it, that he played the most of the season. Like Shea last year played most of the season. Like Giannis that one year played the whole season, and then Curry that, and then LeBron too, of course, and then others and others. So yeah, I don't hate it that much, but I just feel like maybe 65 is too many games because let's say you get hurt, you sprain your ankle, you miss 10 games. And another thing I'm looking at, bro, they play back to back like 10 times in the whole season.
Yeah,
and
there's a lot of back.
and not many players play the whole season or play the back to back games, and I just kind of find that frustrating. Maybe make the season longer, or maybe so there's not many back to backs because I just hate that. And
No,
know
I
the
get it,
NBA
I
players
get
hate
it, I
that
get it.
too.
I thought the NBA was looking at shortening the season.
Yeah,
Maybe that too. Just less back to backs and less like games every like other day. Give them some players a rest. They're going out
dude,
there playing 40 minutes.
How many games was that COVID season that we had? It's like 70 something when it started in December.
Well, COVID happened in like March and they shut down.
Yeah,
in March,
but then they
and
started
then-
that new season in December.
I forget.
Yeah,
it
It was
the
it was
bubble. There was
yeah, it
like,
was the late when the Lakers won.
70,
yeah, it was like
70
Seven,
something, I
yeah, it
think.
was 70 something. It was awesome.
It was like 72. I
It was
think.
awesome because then you had the NBA during the summer as well, like on top of like baseball and all that type of stuff. Like it was great. And then the Olympics got into 2021 as well.
Yeah.
Like that was a great summer of sports. So they got to figure this out
Oh, yeah,
somehow.
maybe shorthands would be a good idea because
Yeah.
like every other team would adapt
But then that would
to
just
that and
that
get
would
more
just ruin
competitive.
all the stats, like the historical stats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it would
Like
rewrite the
you've had
history books for
82
sure.
games ever since the league's probably been made. I don't know. It's been a while.
Yeah,
it's
it's been
like
a long
since
time.
a long
Yeah.
time.
I can't even remember off the top of my head.
So
It's been a while,
I
though.
think it would be better to figure out a different rule. I don't know. I really don't know what they need to do because I understand that Kawhi Leonard and Joel Embiid were really abusing the load management.
How many games did Embiid play this year? Like 5?
Dude, I saw
Not
a
even.
stat that Embiid has missed as many games that he's played.
Yeah,
And it's about
sounds
like
right.
430
Oh my-
games.
Yeah.
He's missed a lot of his career.
That's
he,
crazy.
He was dominant when he won MVP, and they were like the number 2-1 seed, and then I
Yeah.
don't know what happened. Just kept getting hurt and hurt.
James Harden happened. That's what happened.
Something about these like just tall guys keep getting hurt. Same thing with Giannis. Giannis has not played at all this season, really, and I still think he's one of the top players in the NBA.
But here's the thing.
Oh, for sure.
Here's the thing. You play like Shea. Shea's gonna play 64 games this year, and he's
Yeah.
not gonna win MVP. How are you gonna feel about that?
Yeah.
I'm not Shea, so I won't be that salty, I guess. But I feel like if Shea doesn't win, like I'm fine with like Luka winning it or something like that. If Luka's even can be in the 65 game rule.
right.
Him, I feel like it has to be those two.
But I think it
Or
would be it would be Jokic, Cade. Like Cade's not even gonna be eligible
No, he won't
anymore.
anymore.
Yeah, and then I mean Jaylen Brown. Like I love
yeah.
Like Jaylen Brown's great, but I just don't know if I want him like holding the MVP trophy.
Really?
You know,
He's holding the Finals MVP,
yeah, that was cool, but
And
he
I'm
took
fine
away
with
he
that.
took away from Tatum's greatness. You know what I'm saying?
but he deserved it.
Yes, he did. He did deserve it. He did deserve it. I will say that. But this is a rule that they will start discussing hopefully in the off season. Like Adam Silver, you need to figure this stuff out, please, because there's a lot of money on the line here for these all NBA teams. I can't wait to see what these teams look like this year with all the injuries that we've had. Bam Adebayo better not make all NBA first team just because this man dropped 83 points.
No, we'll be clear of that. We're okay.
Okay, thank you, Jaden.
Yeah.
Hey.
we're good.
What do you think?
I don't think it should be. It's not. That was like a fluke game. Kobe's was way more impressive. Bam was like, they just kept giving him the ball. That's not in basketball. at that
You can't
point.
disrespect greatness though.
And he was.
I mean, it's 83 though.
They kept fouling him up. I don't know what they were doing.
That was the weirdest game I probably have ever watched.
41
I couldn't even
free
watch it because
throws
Jared was taking my league
for what,
pass.
43
I had to watch the
free
game too.
throws?
Everyone had to watch the game. Everyone wanted to say, "Oh, he got 60. Oh, he got 7. That's 2." And then oh, he's gonna even break. I just can't believe. If I was in that situation, I would never want to break Kobe's record. I really wouldn't.
Damn.
Luka's 60 piece was better than Bam's 83 piece.
Yeah, the one that he
I
dropped.
like that take too.
It was
It was
way more efficient.
And Luka
less-
maybe
way
maybe
less
his 70
free
piece was
throws.
even more impressive
Oh,
because he had
that
like a
was
triple
impressive.
double,
He
right?
did a 70 what 70
Oh yeah,
22
yeah,
and-
70 point triple double.
Yeah.
Or no,
Like,
he had 73 like 50 I don't know. 73.
he did shoot a
though.
lot of free throws, but it's still like he made a lot of threes.
Bam,
Oh, but he
Bam
shot,
shot like 40 free throws.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
shot
yeah.
like 30 something.
Luka was like 25 of 32 in that game too.
Crazy,
Yeah.
crazy.
So
He's efficient too. Bam, like what was his percentage of shooting? It was like 30%, 40%, not even. It had to be like 30%.
No, I think he shot probably 47 or so.
He shot like
all right,
We're doing the research right now. He had 7 threes.
he had
yeah.
7 threes, 9 rebounds.
I think he shot 7
He shot
of 22.
7 of
from
22 from 3.
That's
Damn, let's go. This kid knows ball. 2 blocks, 2 steals. I want to see what his.
They're playing the Wizards too, so it's like that's the
I-
worst
yeah,
team
I
in
know.
like the
Without
freaking league.
AD or Trey Young too.
I know.
And they're missing another guy too, like the Alex Starr guy. I think
He
too.
shot 20 for 43 from the floor, and half of those attempts were 3-pointers. and then
And he was just chucking.
he
too.
finished the
It was
game. He
embarrassing.
finished the game with an astounding 43 attempts from the free throw line.
That's just
What do you
not
make? 36.
He made 36. Jeez, yo, are you looking at this?
No,
Like,
it's
damn.
embedded in my head.
This is why
now, 'cause
Jaden Dudette is on the
Kobe.
pod, y'all. Shout out Jaden, bro. Shout out Jaden. Also, I didn't even give you an applause for joining the pod. Give it up for Jaden Dudette,
Thank you,
y'all.
thank
Come
you,
on.
thank
Come on, man.
Pleasure to be here.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
So what I'm gonna say right now is that first quarter, it was honestly impressive. Because he shot like he was 5 for 5
Yes,
from
he was good.
first, and then they subbed him out, and then he played again, and they did not doing that like good towards the second quarter, and then he played the whole second half, and they just knew, oh, this guy can achieve greatness. Let's just give him the ball or whatever, and just start chucking up threes.
And they were intentionally fouling.
Right, right.
Yeah.
It was so cringe.
All right, so
Just
here
watching it.
here is the last topic of the evening for this first historical episode of Talker Game. This is what I want this pod to be known for. But then again, I'm a very grateful man, and we'll figure out what this podcast is known for in the next couple weeks, months. We'll figure it out. But this topic is called Say With Your Chest. So basically, we're going to end every episode like this the right way. So there's no filters, no switching up. You got to say your opinion and stand on it. I'm going to have a few rounds of information, of topics and all that. We'll mainly do NBA this time. Maybe another week we'll do UFC, we'll do golf, all that different with the golf for Jared and I, you know. But
Gonna have to do some research on.
yeah, all these different types of events, you know. But I have 4 rounds here, and I had the boys look through this a little bit, but we're just going to get started. And then if you guys have any suggestions on this topic or like anything else you guys want us to do, just hit us up. Let us know. We're open to literally anything, but
Yep.
we like how we're
All
getting
sports too.
exactly all sports, and we like how we're getting this started, anyways. So let's get started. Round 1. Who's the best player under 25 years old in the NBA? I'll start with Jared Lawler.
For me, it's a no-brainer. Well, yeah, it's a no-brainer. I think it's Anthony Edwards. He's 20.
You're forgetting someone, dude.
Who? Victor? I don't.
Victor Wembanyama.
I'm not a big Victor fan. I've ever.
But
not.
like, if you put
I was thinking like Maxi too, or Paolo Banchero, and those are like the three I was thinking.
not Paulo anymore. His stock is so depleted.
yeah,
got-
I know. I feel bad for Paulo, man. That man always needs some.
I think he's the
some
most
asthma
overrated player in
tanks.
the NBA.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, him
Okay.
or Jalen Williams.
Oh my god! I didn't even get to that topic, Jaden. You gotta slow your horse, bro.
My fault.
But best player under 25, Jaden.
The obvious choice is Victor, but in my opinion, I'm gonna go Jalen Johnson.
What?
The Hawks,
How old is he?
bro.
Is he like,
He's 23,
I-
averaging
23,
24.
I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. And the Hawks are aren't they on like a big win streak right
they
now?
were just
They
on
are.
a 12-game win streak. I believe
Yeah.
it got snapped, but
I think
by
he's
the
top.
Clippers.
He might. I mean, he could slide into top 3 under 25.
But no, you got to.
But why aren't we saying Wembanyama here, y'all?
No, yeah. Wemby's
Like,
the
it's-
obvious
I
choice.
just like Edwards. I just like Edwards is better than him.
Wemby would be my choice, but I'm gonna do a different choice and go Jalen Johnson.
Jalen
because
Johnson, and then you
second
said
in the NBA in
I
triple
said
doubles.
Edwards.
Edwards. Okay, I'm gonna just say Wemby because yeah, it's Wembanyama. So
That's a fair one.
so
He's the obvious answer.
he is the obvious answer. So round 2, the most overrated player in the NBA right now in 2026. Jared Lawler, what do you think?
I'm just gonna stick with Wemby probably. I'm gonna say
What?
Wemby.
Dude,
Wow.
what are we
Wow.
doing here? What is it? Yo.
Oh my goodness.
I think he's good, but
Why?
I think people think he's too good. There's much more better
He
players
is,
than
though.
him.
He's top 5 at 21.
No, there's different. There's way better players.
Name him.
What?
Name him.
Name him.
Luca, Shea, Tatum's pushed up better than him.
No, he's
Yo,
not,
chill,
though.
chill,
No,
chill,
he's
chill.
not.
I see. I think he
Tatum's
really is.
shooting like 36%.
And I get
He's
it.
gonna
I
make
get
his way back. He'll get back to it.
Oh
He
man.
will probably, but at the same
But you-
time,
you think
I wouldn't be shocked if
You
he falls
Jokic.
off.
So Jokic, Shea, and Luca. You think those three are better than him?
I'll give you that. Even Giannis too. I'll give you that. But
Giannis?
I think Wemby's at that 5 though.
Five.
yeah.
You don't think anyone else like Durant?
No.
No.
Durant's washed. But then again, he did drop 40 last night. So
Yeah, he's
So
not
yeah, I
washed.
think like
He's
Well,
I think
he's like
Edwards is in that top 5. I think he's
outside
with
of
like
the
them
top
with
10.
Luca and stuff like
Close.
that.
I think Ant and Wemby are interchangeable right now because what Wemby's doing with this team that he has, I get that he has Castle and Vassell, and they've done really good
I
drafting
feel
and
like
good programming
I feel like
there.
they're well rounded, and the defense is unbelievable. And
Because
I think
of
it's the best
Wemby.
defense in the whole defense. But
Because of Wemby.
because other players too, Castle, like you always said, Chet Payne too, and then the Johnson guy too.
Wemby's 7'4" and can guard 1 through 5.
And dribble 1 through 5.
Yeah, and handle the offense
And can
Ed-
shoot
Ed-
from
Ed-
can shoot from Curry range.
and he's
dude.
only 21.
Edwards can do the same thing.
Yeah, but he's not 7'4", Jared.
He's dominant though. He's still dominating.
He's not 7'4".
I mean, he's dominant.
And
until the playoffs.
Wemby is the biggest threat to the United States right now, not winning gold in 2028. And
Man,
that's what I hate.
I
I
want
love Anthony Edwards. I want Anthony Edwards to kick his butt in the Olympics. Like that's what I want. But I'm just trying to give you the knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like I get how you said Wemby is the most overrated player because Wemby coming into the NBA is like LeBron.
Yeah.
Like people are not gonna like this guy. And like obviously we weren't born really for LeBron to join the NBA, but this was probably what it was like around there. Jaden, what do you think? Most overrated player in the NBA? You kind of already said it, but you can dive more into it.
Paulo is one of the worst shot chuckers I think I've ever seen. It's really
He's slow,
it's-
dude. He's just slow.
it's pretty embarrassing
Slow and
to watch.
sluggish, but like
He's a black hole. He takes really long middies for no reason. He's like Jaylen Brown like 4 years ago, just plays way worse defense.
what if Chet was drafted before Paulo?
He probably should have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the Magic and then Paulo with the Thunder.
Wait, Chet was the Victor class.
Was it?
Yeah.
So
I
who
think it
who was
was.
after Paulo? It was
It was a weird class. Oh my god.
that was 22, wasn't it? Or was it 20? No, it was 23, I think.
because I remember no, I'm pretty sure that was the Czech class though. Because I
Well,
remember
Shaq got hurt his rookie. Was it rookie year? I forget what year. Well, no, he got hurt last year too, but there was a year he got hurt before.
Chet got hurt his rookie year.
Yeah.
He had, in that
And then he got hurt. He got hurt again.
with LeBron. He got hurt
yeah,
by LeBron.
no, Chet and Paulo were in the same class.
It
See,
was?
I know my ball,
Yeah, you
man.
did my
Stop
fault, my
playing.
fault. What, Victor and then
Stop playing.
So yeah, it was Jabari.
Oh yeah,
Smith.
that's why I thought because Chet didn't play until Victor's rookie year.
Correct.
Yeah,
correct.
yeah, yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
My apologies.
so it's all good. It's all good. So we have Chet here at 2. Chet might have went 1
Yeah, you
to
should.
Orlando, and then Paulo would have went to the Thunder. But like, damn, this draft class is it's not bad. I mean,
Paulo-
Jalen Williams is here from the Clippers. He got traded from the Clippers that night. You know that?
Did not know. I guess it's in my mind.
Yeah.
I know Shea got traded from the Hornets.
Actually,
Okay.
no. I think this was just LA's pick.
Yeah,
This is-
it's probably that.
that's
It's
what
probably
it's.
that,
Yes,
yeah.
correct. And then, dude, y'all remember Johnny Davis? Jesus Christ,
What a bum.
what a bum! Oh my goodness.
Just didn't become anything.
Yeah.
Literally nothing.
All right, let's get into the next round. Future MVP. Who is the first MVP out of the young guys under 25?
Jalen Johnson.
Johnson. I'm trying to just think of anyone else.
I'm gonna say Anthony Edwards. I will say that.
I'll say Edwards too. I guess. Yeah. Maxey's one of them too, but that team needs more for them to win.
Or Cooper Flagg, dude.
Oh,
like
yeah,
if
Flagg, yeah.
Cooper Flagg has the team around him,
and he's
Yeah.
going
and
to,
if they can get AJ DeBonsta next year,
yeah, they're going
would
to
be
have that
pretty
shit.
tough.
Kyrie's coming back. They
Yeah.
have Cooper, and they have a couple. They have Washington, Gafford. They have a bunch
Oh,
of
and
big
that
dudes.
Luka. Oh wait, they traded him for AD. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right. That's right. To my Lakers.
to your Lakers. So
Lakers get bailed out again.
to clarify real quick, we have a Lakers fan over here. We have. I will let you say because I don't even know with you at
An
this
NBA
point.
So
fan.
I'm just like a big NBA players fan. Like I like the Celtics, I like the Thunder too, and I like just a bunch. I like Luka.
That doesn't sound right. You got to.
Yeah,
I don't like- I'm not-
If
I'm
you're
not
if
gonna-
you're if you're on a pod, man,
I'm
you-
a
you
gambler.
need-
I'm a gambling man too, so I'm going to root for the bets to hit, and I'm going to bet those guys over. So like, I'm not like gonna like really like cheer for one team to win this playoff. I'm just gonna watch it and see what happens and be like, oh, that guy can really play basketball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But other sports, I am
Yeah.
like a Patriots fan. So yeah,
Okay. Well, whatever. He's different in the NBA, I guess. Well, I'm a diehard Warriors fan.
let's just
Since 09. So, like, no question since 09. Give me every single type of ball knowledge that you think I know. I know Monte Ellis and Baron Davis back in those days, okay? So,
How old were you in 09? You know what was going on in basketball?
I was
no?
6. I remember watching Steph Curry and Davidson when I was 5. My dad was a huge fan, okay? I will get my dad on the pod one day to talk about this. But the final topic of the day is our final round of Say It With Your Chest. It's a hot take. So I'll let you two think while I tell you mine. I know we were just talking about Wemby, and I know I was just talking about how he was a demon god, Jesus. He's the next LeBron and all that. But this man is not winning an MVP in the next 5 years.
I agree. There's just too many guys
I
who are talented.
disagree.
But I'm just gonna
Respectfully.
I'm just gonna tell you. No, this is say it with your chest, man. I want you to say it with your chest. So I don't think Wemby's gonna win in the next 5 years because I think I think with the MVP award, you need to be either top 1 or 2 in the West.
Yeah,
and
you
I know
have to win
the
too.
Spurs are number 2 right now, which I understand. But then again, you got to think about Wemby's health. And that and
It'll always
like
be a factor.
it'll always be a factor. I hate to say it, but it'll always be a factor with him because he's 7'4" and he has to do all this stuff. But I have 5 players right here that I think will win an MVP in the next 5 years easily. Jokic, Shea. I think Tatum will get his. I think he's got to get his. Or I could even take out that and put Cade Cunningham. I'm just trying to see someone from the East win it. You know.
Yeah.
Luka needs his.
Yeah, I think Luka.
I think Luka should win
He
it this
needs
year, but
one.
he's not
Like
going to.
I know he's not. And then Anthony Edwards as well.
Yeah.
So
Like those 5, I think they can win MVP in the future again with Shea again. But I think there's Jokic too.
it just depends on what spot you are in the West.
And the West
then
is
the amount of stats.
We all know the West is so competitive. There's just so many great players on each team, and they all like have a race for the playoffs too.
Right.
Like, what team? There's like Rockets are probably 4. I'm pretty sure 5 or 4.
Yeah, they're 5 or 4, and I
And
think
then
Lakers
there's,
are 4. And then
I think the
it's
Nuggets in the play-in. Is the Nuggets in the play-in?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
so
that's how
yeah.
tight it is.
Lakers are 3 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a big winning streak.
Jared,
Oh,
what's your hot
just-
take?
Oh my God! Don't even tell me about the Pistons.
Oh
Lakers
my
are
God! Don't. Yeah, that was a tough game last night.
I'm probably gonna say like the Pistons and Spurs are not like 10 title contenders, even though they're both the top in the East and West. Just because I just think there's
I
better
can
teams better than
understand.
him.
I can understand the Pistons, but the Spurs
Yeah,
though.
the Spurs are like
The Spurs are literally built
to
as a
beat the Thunder.
championship. They're built to beat the Thunder.
They're the only
Literally.
Thunder
And I
have
think
I
they can
think-
beat
0 for
any
3.
team in the East.
Yeah, easily. East is weak.
I think the Celtics and Knicks can play with them. Maybe not the Cavs. I don't think the
I'm just
Knicks
I'm,
are
I'm
soft.
not a Knicks guy.
Yeah,
like
the
I
Knicks are
just,
super soft this year.
I think the Cavs can give them some good competition.
Yeah, that's Mitchell Harden and then
Mitchell
size.
Harden, yeah,
Moby,
and with the
yeah.
size too.
Yeah.
Like I think they can give the
Yeah,
Spurs some
I think
trouble.
those. I think those 3 teams can also be in Cavs, Knicks, and Celtics.
Okay.
I sadly don't think an Eastern Conference team will win it.
Yeah,
I
I
don't-
know. I know. When was the last time the Celtics in 24? But
Yeah.
then again, like
before that, the
before
Cavs
that,
probably.
dude, it was
Before that, the Cavs. Honestly, I think.
it was the Raptors in 19.
Oh yeah, the Raptors 19. Yeah.
Raptors. Oh no, and then the Bucks in 21.
Yeah.
Oh so yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the Warriors put BTA to the Celtics in 2022. Just had to remind the whole crew that, you know what I'm saying? The Warriors will come back. I'm very sad about Moses Moody from last night. I'll probably throw up a little clip of what happened to him. That was very disgusting.
Yeah, it's
And
pretty nasty.
yeah, maybe I
Or-
won't. Maybe I won't show a clip. Maybe I won't. But prayers to Moses
Yeah,
Moody.
prayers out to him.
Prayers out to him.
Torn patellar tendon.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Jaden, what's your hot take?
Austin Reeves is the 15th best player in the NBA.
15. Okay.
15th.
I can name a lot of players better than him.
You can't. He's at worst 25.
I like Reeves, but it's 15. Like
At worst 25 in this current day.
No, I might agree-
March 20 whatever day it is.
No, I might agree with the
23rd, 24th.
25, but the 15.
15. You have 15 players.
I can.
off your dome. So I want you 15, dude.
I think Reeves is 15 right now.
You think Reeves is 15?
And
Okay.
the ringer,
So
that
Jared
site
and
you're on
I-
right
Yeah,
now
let's just
has him
name
at-
16 guys better than him.
Jared and I will give you 16 guys that are better than Austin.
and I'll tell you why they're not.
Okay, we just
So
go every
we'll
other.
start from top to bottom.
Alright.
Pull out your phone.
Okay.
Pull out your phone so that we can get the exact number, and then this will be the last topic of the evening. And also, this has been an amazing first episode. I appreciate you guys once again
You
for being
said
in
this
here.
season, right? Like just this season, or like
No, in totality.
okay.
All right, so we got Jokic,
Yep.
Shea,
Fine with that. Yep.
Wemby,
Yep.
Luka,
Yep.
Giannis,
Sure.
Edwards,
Sure.
Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
That's a question.
Yes, bro. Kawhi Leonard's been dominant this
Yeah,
year.
I was
mean,
still
but-
thinking yes.
No, sure, but not in terms of impact.
Steph Curry.
Yeah, sure,
Thank you. Kay Cunningham,
sure,
Donovan Mitchell,
sure.
Jaylen Brown,
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson.
No.
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 Nope.
You think Reeves is better than Jalen Brunson?
Yes. If you
If you
swap
put-
them
if you
right
put-
now,
Yeah, I was about to
if
say.
you
if you
swap
swa-
them right now, the Knicks are the best team in the East. Reeves, such a good facilitator. He's having one of the greatest rim finishing seasons of all time. He has minimum of, I forget what it is. It's like minimum 2,000 field goals attempted. He has the highest true shooting percentage of any guard in NBA history, higher than Steph Curry, higher than Magic wasn't really a true shooting guy, but
Mhm.
Magic, higher than some of the best guards of all time. He is he's truly an aficionado when it comes to the mid range. You know, his floater game is ridiculous, and I think with his own team, he could be an All NBA one, or All NBA first, or All NBA second team type of guy.
So yeah,
top
put him
10
on put him
player.
like the Brooklyn Nets. You think he's all NBA like second team?
Bro, I think if he didn't get hurt this year, that calf strain, he is.
Oh yeah,
an
he would have
All-NBA
made
third
he would have
team.
made an All NBA team for
All-NBA
sure.
third
Would have
team.
made an All Star. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
amazing. I'm not dissing Austin Reeves, but top 15 is crazy. You
I
think
don't
he's
think
better
so.
than LeBron?
yes, I do.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
Easily, not even close. Not even close.
Woo!
Not even close.
Oh Lord.
I love Braun.
Let's
But,
keep
like-
going. Tyrese Maxey.
Sure, yeah.
You think Tyrese Maxey's better than him? All right.
Yeah.
So that's 12, I believe. KD. I think KD
I
is still
think-
better.
I think
I know he's
probably-
old.
I think
probably
Durant's better
still
than
better.
Wemby too right now.
No.
I
But
think
what are
yes,
we
bro.
doing, bro?
Bro, it's-
what? No,
I-
no. Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
You can think we all.
See,
Dude.
this
I
the
think the
next
Ro-
one on that list. It makes me so mad because
Jamal
yeah,
Murray?
yeah, Reeves is.
I think Reeves is better than Murray.
I think Reeves is better than Murray.
I think he's better than
I think
Booker,
Devin
too.
Booker's better than Reeves.
Nope.
I
Nope,
think that's.
not
I
anymore.
think
Dude,
Not
that's-
anymore, bro.
why?
Not anymore, bro.
No.
Reeves, the only reason Reeves' numbers started to deplete a little bit, as of today, I think he's averaging like 23.5, 23.5.
Who's a better shot maker, Booker or Reeves?
From the mid range, probably Booker,
Because
but
I think they can do everything else around the same. I think Reeves might be a better finisher.
100%. Not
Yeah.
even close.
But Booker's
I think
shot
Booker-
making is
I think
top
Booker's
notch.
defense is better
Yeah,
than
it is.
Reeves too.
And his defense is better too. He's just bigger.
I mean, that's not saying much. Reeves is 6'5".
I think if
Booker's
you put Booker and Reeves and swap them, I think it will be about the same. Because they have like you can tell me
I'll
your
say
thoughts.
no.
You can-
I'll think if you put Booker like on like a bad team by himself, I feel like Booker would play better than like make the team better than Reeves would. That's what I would say.
okay.
Like they have more winning
I know
record.
Reeves,
But
Reeves is
Reeves-
a floor raiser. He's
Yeah.
like a, and I don't mean this in an actual like way, saying it like he's a LeBron type player, but he's a floor raiser like LeBron in that regard. He makes everybody around him better, much better than Booker does, and I think it's reflective in the games when Luka and LeBron aren't playing. I believe if you look it up, he averages 30 without Luka and LeBron, and he's shown it that Kings game where he hit the game winner. He put up 51. Sure, he shot 22 free throws, but 51 and a game winner.
Yeah.
He's been a special player this year.
All right. So
When,
I'll real quick. I'll give you the 15
Wait,
players
so
that I
you
think.
say Reeves is better than Booker?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's why
But you think Jalen Johnson's better?
Sadly, yes.
Okay.
so that's 15 already.
That's 15. So it's Jalen.
Was
I
that
don't
15?
think I don't think Avdia is better.
No, I don't.
Harden's not better.
No.
Scotty Barnes
No.
isn't better.
Yeah.
So I think Devin Booker's better. So I'm just gonna put him for now.
That's fair, I guess. I think Reeves is better.
Jalen Johnson,
Yeah.
Devin Booker,
Yeah.
and then the next 14.
No, you said
Like
yeah.
KD,
Wait, did you say Maxi? Did you say Maxi?
KD,
was?
yeah, Maxey.
No, but he
I
didn't say
would
Brunson was.
personally-
He said
yeah.
Reeves.
Yeah, I think Reeves is better than Brunson.
Yeah, he said
That's
that.
kind of
So,
a hot,
Okay.
that's a hot
but we
take,
already
but-
said
Okay.
Jalen Johnson.
So we have 2, and then Durant, Maxey, and then
Wait, did you say Durant?
Yeah, I guess I'll give him the edge, but like I don't know. KD's kind of he's a
All right,
weird player.
to
right?
conclude it up, I think Reeves is top 20.
That's fair.
No question.
Yeah.
Top,
15
yeah.
might be a stretch. Maybe in the next
I'll say top
year.
25. I'll say top 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is,
Are we doing this again? Do we need to go through all the players again, Jared?
No, we don't. I'm just saying. There's like
that
5.
list has him at 36. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that list has him at 36.
So
So
where are you, Austin?
let's see the
Reeves?
people
You have.
I think he's better than Derek.
Wow,
White.
you have him. You have AD better than him. You have Joel Embiid better than Reeves. You have
I'm done ranking Embiid anywhere.
you have Julius Randle better than Austin Reeves.
I
don't. There's no way. There's no way Julius Randle's better than Reeves.
Yeah, I think Reeves is
I
better
will
than
say
Randle.
that Austin Reeves is extremely disrespected. He's a pull-up
Major.
threat, and he gets hacked all the time. He can get so many
Yep.
free
Oh,
throws,
he draws fouls
and he's
better than anyone.
he's a great floor spacer for Luka.
Yep.
So like it's a perfect pairing. And the fact that Con Kneppel is over Cooper Flagg,
I
is
know it's ridiculous.
insane.
That, I hate that
jeez.
list.
Like, we'll talk about that another day for the rookies, but we are going to conclude this episode here. Shout out to Jaden, Jared, and Craig Delory himself for joining the pod. We got way more coming for y'all. More debates, more takes, more and more energy. And next time, just say it with your chest, man. Peace out. See you guys next time.
Adios, amigos.
We out, guys. Peace.
Let's go.
Start of an era.